Chelsea's 3-0 win over Barcelona felt less like a Champions League fixture and more like a reminder that pressing, pace, and diligence can sometimes beat romantic possession football, especially when that possession goes nowhere. In particular, let's explore the tactical side and what exactly went wrong for Barcelona. Chelsea being the blue, and Barcelona being the black, Enzo Maresca set Chelsea up in a flexible 4-3-1 design to press Barcelona into mild panic attacks, and it worked beautifully. Chelsea hunted in coordinated packs, swarming Barcelona's slow build-up like pigeons spotting a drop sandwich. Every misplaced pass felt like an invitation for Chelsea to launch yet another vertical counterattack, and Barcelona, sticking stubbornly to an extremely high defensive line. Chelsea would build up in a back three to shape that would find it difficult whenever Barcelona would press upfield. This, however, did not seem to be that big of a problem for Chelsea, as they would be able to bypass the initial lines of press from Barcelona quite well. The Blues repeatedly found joy down the right flank through the electric Estavo, whose dribbles created a lot of chaos for the Barcelona defense, as he would more often than not bypass the Barcelona defenders. Barcelona would even look to have double-up situations out wide, even triple-ups on the player. He would be aided by Malo Gusto, who would overlap and interchange with Estevao. His run stretched Barcelona's structure to the point where one wondered whether the Catalan fullbacks had accidentally left their defensive awareness back in La Masia. Even on the other side of the pitch, we would see Alejandro Garnacho look deadly when they were attacking from these wide areas. Chelsea would play good balls in behind Barcelona's defense. This would be successful for the most part, as Barcelona would look to maintain their defensive line and play an offside trap. Barcelona had a large disconnect between their initial line of press and their last time of press. Let me explain. Barcelona upfield would look to press Chelsea. Barcelona would build up in a back three to shape that would see Alejandro Balde push upfield. This would mean that Kound would form part of the back three. Chelsea's intense press would make it that much more difficult for Barcelona to build up. This would also be worsened by the fact that Barcelona looked to slowly build up play. Moving upfield, we would see Barcelona look to drop Robert Lewandowski into the center of the park. This was an attempt at pulling one if it two of Chelsea's defender in order to form space in behind the Chelsea defense. This would not work for the most part, as Chelsea's defensive shape was well disciplined and would maintain their shape. It was only when they would be faced with a transition where we would see them look a little bit shake, especially down the wide areas, as Chelsea would look to overlap both fullbacks, leaving wide space open for Barcelona to attack. This would not, however, be that much if a problem for Chelsea, as they were able to make really good recoveries in this game. Barcelona were also struggling to link up their attack in the final third. They would oftentimes be able to move the ball upfield and find little to no progression, because we would see the Chelsea players effectively close them down. Barcelona's slow passing style did not help this at all, as they would be swarmed individually and snuffed out quite effectively by Chelsea. This game was a complete domination from Chelsea. After the sending off, we did not see much, if a tactically adaptation from Barcelona to look to get something out of this game. As a result, Chelsea would dictate the tempo up until the last minute. Final score: Chelsea 3, Barcelona 0.